We'll give our attention now to Brother Levi Floyd, and he's going to give us the talk on how might you imitate Elisha's humility in sacred service.
Have you ever needed help with what may seem like a menial task? Well, no doubt you have. What do you think when someone helps you with that task? Whether it be helping you around the house, cleaning, making food for you, or driving you places. No doubt you're very appreciative of those kind gestures. We as Jehovah's people have opportunities to help fellow Christians in all forms of sacred service, such as Bethel, LDC, or maintaining the kingdom halls. When we do these things, Jehovah sees our readiness to help and is no doubt very appreciative. Now let's take a look at one of the best examples in the Bible of sacred service. Let's look at why he is one of the best examples. Please read with me 1 Kings 19, 19, and 20. Again, 1 Kings 19, 19, and 20. It says, "So we went from there and found Elijah, the son of Shaphat, while he was plowing with 12 pairs of bulls ahead of him. And he was with the 12th pair. So Elijah went over to him and threw his official garment on him. At that he left the bulls and ran after Elijah and said, 'Please, let me kiss my father and my mother. Then I will follow you.' He replied to him, 'Go, return, for what I have done to stop you.'" So we can see how humble Elijah is. He never questioned or said no. He had so much humility and readiness to go and serve Jehovah. His only request is that if he could kiss his parents one last time, then he would go and leave. What would you or I do in that situation? Would we say, "No, I don't want to go"? For humans, change in the unknown can be one of the most scariest things. It makes us have anxiety because we don't know if we'll have a bed to sleep on, or food to eat, or clothes to wear. But what did Elijah do? Now let's take a look at 1 Kings 19, again this time the 21st verse. It says, "So he went back and took a pair of bulls and sacrificed them. And he used a plowing gear to boil the meat of the bulls and gave it to the people, and they ate. After that he rose up and followed Elijah and began to minister to him." So we can see Elijah relied on Jehovah. Not only was Elijah super humble and considerate to his family and the people he was with, he also truly relied on Jehovah. As I was doing research for this talk, one point kind of grabbed my attention. The point was taken from the Inside book, and it brings out that plowing was their only way of providing for their families at that time. And Elijah sacrificed something super valuable to the people. It really showed his readiness and his humility to serve Jehovah. Now, let's take a look at 2 Kings 3:11, the B part. Again, that's 2 Kings 3:11, the B part. It says, "So one of the servants of the king of Israel answered, 'There's Elijah, the son of Shaphat, who used to pour out water on the hands of Elijah.' Have you been asked to do a task that may feel unimportant? Maybe it was being on trash duty, wiping down every seat at a convention site. Maybe you were asked to help someone to move or to make a meal for someone who's in need. All these tasks may not be something anyone ever sees or knows about but Jehovah. Jehovah God loves humility over ability. In following Elijah's example, a young man who is very skilled and capable, we want to be willing and capable and humble in the task we are asked to complete in sacred service to Jehovah. We can imitate Elijah by no matter what we're doing. We always need to have a humble heart. If Elijah can complete such a menial task for so many years with Jehovah's help, then with Jehovah's help, we can do the same.
Why did we concentrate on Elijah when it was on Elisha?
Very nice, Levi. It was great. Well prepared, some nice information, good information too about how we can relate to Elisha and Elijah by doing menial tasks, or what may seem like menial tasks. I think to me, as important as your information was, you probably weren't even aware, but your facial expressions show that you were very convicted, very convinced of this. And that's the point that you were working on, expressed with conviction. You had a lot of some hand gestures, but your face, I don't remember seeing that many facial gestures on you. So you were really into the material. You prepared it obviously very well and very, very convincing. Hence the applause. We really appreciate it. That was outstanding. Very good.